That was a lifesaver yesterday. I don't want to miss it. Why do I feel like Slurms Mackenzie? Party every day! Whoa. Cameras all over the place. Bloop, 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 bloop. It's always a bitch to get the camera to work anyway, so. There we are. Welcome back to low energy videos, and wow, I don't think I've ever been that drunk on a stream. Whoa, hi there, me. Yet, for the record, I drank this much. I drank like 99%. Good thing I'm gonna have a nice sober stream today. Fuck no. Except this isn't gonna be a shot video. This is going to be just a sipping video. I have alcohol, and we'll use alcohol. I will appreciate alcohol in its more refined state. I double-checked last night. That was fun. Thank you very much, Gage, for keeping me company. In particular, Gage. Anyway, there were other people, and I do appreciate them showing up. I also do appreciate the the 4 new subs I got out of that. So, you are liked. You are appreciated. You are beloved. What I was worried about when I woke up this morning was that I said or did something I'm embarrassed by. I looked over it and, nah. For the most part, near the end when I was like completely fucking gone, almost like I drank a bottle of vodka or something. Yeah, I was not much in the way of a conversation. I was not much in the way of anything. Gage thought I was getting sick. I was more like drunk. I found it hard to move my jaw to form sentences. Alcohol. You see, alcohol is the cause of and solution to all of life's problems, but at the exact same time, it's also a dick. Ooh, that Coke is lovely. In fact, part of me is like, do you want to get rid of that vodka and just have the Coke? And the rest of me is like, but booze. Okay, let me find myself some playlists. Single player. Back. Mods. Accept. Turn off every mod because I'm playing in public. Actually, I'm not going to turn off every single mod. Let's go through each and every one of them. Watermill. Want to keep. No, don't need the alien symbol. No, I don't have it. Keep. Aperture science. Follow program. The civilizations, anyway. Follow program. Terrace. Beyond the future. Bison. Black Mesa. Brooklyn Bridge. Buddha. Buildings at half cost. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Cairo Citadel. Changi. Chop Jungle grants production. Fuck yeah, it does. Church of La Bella. Yeah. Classic building. The Wali. Dome of the Rock. Itangi. Empire State. Enlightenment era. It's not a terrible mod, so I'm going to keep it. Erebor. Oh yeah, get rid of the Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones ones, that's for sure. I spent like half the game building these motherfuckers. Simple Clock, hell yeah. Very useful mod you should get. Free expansion, no upkeep. No. Hi, Anne. Seeing how you're the first person here tonight, could you tell me how the music and the lag is? But also, how are you? That's the key thing. Forget lag, forget sound. Forget the drunken ramblings of an old man. How are you? You good? Get rid of the PC Master Race. That's a nerfed mod right there. Boop. Grand Canal. You weren't no, she's gone. Apparently. I'll still ask you anyway. Anyone who watches this, who comes in at a later date, were you in the stream last night? Because like I said, I looked over it and it wasn't bad. I mean, I was shit-faced, but I always look for something to destroy myself. Located in the Arabian Sea, Mumbai, India, Grifton Castle. Okay. Or you wonder, Ireland map. Tempting, but no. Isengard. They're taking the hobbits to Isengard. No, I want the shrine. Shrine's good. Karnak! Yo, Batman! I am hungover like a motherfucker, but I'm doing quite well. Of course, I also have the hair of the dog, so it's okay too. But this isn't gonna be a shot stream. This is just gonna be me kinda chillaxing, chatting to people. If Gage pops in the chat, we can make fun of last night. I was fucking plastered. I was so drunk I couldn't string words together. He thought I was getting sick. I really couldn't move my jaw. That's how shit-faced I was. Drank a whole bottle of vodka. Anyway, Batman, how are you? You good? You good in the hood? Yeah. The Mila Minaret, the Spiral Minaret, Green Sieve, no. Yeah. Minas Tirith, yeah, we can get rid of that. Martin Luther King Memorial, makes no sense to have that as a thing, but okay, whatever. More buildings, Mount Rushmore, movie theater, Madol. Whoa. Yeah, I wasn't planning to do a stream because, well, I didn't plan to end the stream as abruptly as I did. I mean, I got, what, like 3 hours of streaming? Then I'm like, sleep. Then I woke up and here we are. Oh, yeah, I need to get rid of this. Wonders of Ice and Fire, Wonders of Ice and Fire. I'll keep Veterinary. I'm actually going to play as Veterinary. Very useful city. Trafalgar Square, Town Square, Tree Gorges, the Olympics, the Goths, Golden Pavilion, Finnish culture, Teotihuacan, Teotihuacan, Heaven, Taipei, System Lords. I'll keep that on because that's nothing. Strange Religion. They're fun. Founding your strange religion. Stone Town. Starting. Yeah, I got over 50 now. I've got 52 subs. So when I'm done with this, I'm gonna take the camera outside because I could do with some fresh air, and I will. I think that's everything. Oh, gotta get rid of it. No. Yeah. I'll get rid of it. I'm gonna go outside and do what I had planned for 50 subs. I'm cool with that. There's nothing heavy. Don't forget that that's it. By the way, we can start getting our game ready. Don't forget that when I hit 100, I'm gonna do a drunk stream and a sleepy boy stream. Holy motherfucker. It was a fun stream last night. I got many a shots of alcohol down me. Needs more Coca-Cola. Everything does. This episode of Low Energy Videos is sponsored by Coca-Cola. It's always Coca-Cola. Setup game. Advanced setup. Okay, I'm gonna play as Veterinary. And I will play against... I'm not really much into a challenge right now, so this one isn't really... Celts. 4 billion. I might be low energy, but Coca-Cola is the highest energy. Always Coca-Cola. I went to the Coca-Cola bottling plant in Ireland. They do a lot of shit that has nothing to do with Coke. And I went to on a school trip. It was obviously sponsored by Coke, and we all thought we were being smart. So every single person in our class for lunch, we all brought Pepsis. We were pips. They were. For the record, I am far, far more into Coke than I am to Pepsi. But Pepsi has a lot of side shit. You know, like they have a lot more interesting. I don't even know what the rules of this game is. Okay, so we got continents, 2-player duo. I don't even know if there's like city states or what the is it. Is there any settler? I could have gone a bit higher, but fuck it. Right, they have to move up, and you motherfuckers can. You look Dole Pineapple. I don't know what that is. Is that like a fruit drink or a soda where you live or what? I like Lilt. If I'm gonna have a pineapple drink, I'll drink Lilt. I still feel like I could get... You know what I really want? I actually don't want the alcohol at all. I'm gonna drink it, obviously, now that it's been uncorked, unscrewed, rather. I'm gonna drink it. But, I'd really like a really strong cup of tea. Pineapple fruit? Well, yeah, I mean, pineapple is a fruit. It's not a vegetable. Oh, nice. Shit, we got a new city. Alright. We shall have it at the mouth of the river. Tradition. Tradition! The daughter should follow the father. Oh, okay. We don't have like a special name with that. Normally, like, I drink, I'm more of a craft beer person. If you weren't here last night, I ordered from the beer club that huge crate of craft beer. So that's going to be here in the next few days. Oh, and again, if you weren't here, we're going to have a... this time next week, we're going to go up to the archery range. That'll be pretty cool. I'm going to do a low energy video of that. Alright, so it looks like I got either a peninsula or a whole continent to myself. I'm not sure about scale. I think this might be a whole continent. Kind of looks it. Now we get into the nitty-gritty of it. No, it was good, but last night, but it was definitely too much for my blood at the end of it. At least I didn't get sick. Learned a lot about Gauge, actually. It's cool. It's cool. No, it's a... by the looks of it, it's a continent. So, if that's the case, you motherfuckers can go back in to defend the city. Ooh, policy. New policy for new man. Yeah. I mean, technically you also learn a little bit about me, but no, in that regard, Gage is the one with all the stories. Other people popped in too, now and again. One guy by the name of Miles popped in and he said that he had played the game for over 1,000 hours. I have games that rival that. Skyrim comes to mind. But fucking hell. Driving a truck for 1,000 hours. And his name was Miles, so yeah. Let's move the chat. Bismarck, context to what? I don't know why you're saying Bismarck. Oh, Miles Bismarck. No, it's something like Miles. It began with S. Wasn't that many people in the chat. This is my breakfast. Some old rancheroos. Oh, about on the stale side, so good. Who needs a balanced diet? I have a YouTube career. Boom. Boom. Very useful. I actually don't want to go to war in this one. I kind of want to... I mean, I'll go to war, but I don't want to, like, take over the world and shit. I kind of want to launch myself into space. So, you're Callie. Whoa, don't know how to voice there. You're Callie, right? What happened? What's going on with you? Like, what time is it there? It's what, like 8 hours to West Coast or something, isn't it? No, it's 7 hours to East Coast, so it's 8, 9, 10? Is it like 10 hours in difference? 12:30 a.m. Damn. So how was your day anyway? Okay, we got tradition out of the way. And we also got Stonehenge. Time crumbles, things grow old and forgotten, and the power of time. There's been overcast for the most part here in Ireland, but which is no shock in the slightest. But it's still being hot. At times, a little bit too hot.
In Hector entered, with a spear 11 cubits long in his hand. The bronze point gleamed in front of him and was fastened to the shaft of the spear by a ring of gold.
Yeah, I hear you. The reverse happened to me not too long ago. I was in the pub and I was wrapping up the night. To say I was drunk was an understatement. I had been rambling on to my friend behind the bar for hours, and suddenly he hands me a pint, and I was shit-faced, and I thought, oh, well, I'm so shit-faced I can't remember ordering my drink. But he said, no, this is from the girl over there. I looked over, and there was this redhead, and she gave me a smile, and she gave me a nod, and I just went like, oh no, I was too drunk. I was far too drunk, so I told him to tell her that if she pops back, we can have this. We can have a proper sit down and a chat and see where it goes. She never came back. So,
The king's
I mean, don't get me wrong, it was a good night, but had I known, I would have I'd have left room for dessert, let's just say. But in your case, well, if you still keep in touch, she might come back, you know? If she comes back and, you know, you're both still single, you're both still into it. Ah. Shams. But yeah, like, if you still come back, if she comes back, rather, you know, you can make something go again. Shouldn't have built the lighthouse there. Fuck, I want to, nice. I want to, okay. Yeah. Alright, I really do want some water, so I'm gonna go and follow me into the bathroom. Well, technically I could get some water in the bathroom, but I got some ice cold bottles of water in the fridge. It's not a crazy story, man. Want a crazy story? I can tell you about the time I had a drink with Christian Bale. Now, that's a crazy story. Nice cold bottle of water. S doors using its traction. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I met him in the Foggy Dew in Dublin, and this is really just going to be a chill stream. I don't give a shit about anything. I don't give a shit about the vodka. I don't give a shit about the game. This is just going to be chatting. I mostly wanted to hear back from somebody from last night, for the record, just so they can say, "Dude, do you not remember when you..." And then I'm like, "Oh, fuck, I did." But that hasn't happened, and I checked, and nothing like that happened, which is good, because if you're going to make an ass of yourself online, you know, I want it to be in the positive. Something to go like, "Dude, you set your beard on fire." Although, I think I'd remember that. Compared to, "Dude, you called everyone the N-word." I don't want that shit. Anyway, yeah. So, actually, in my case, it'd be old mate. It wouldn't be dude. Yeah, so I was in the Foggy Dew, doing what I do best, consumption of the alcohol. And there was a guy next to me that looked really familiar. I thought maybe he was just one of the regulars. But he had this weird English, Canadian, American accent that, hell, I kind of have to a degree. So, so I went and looked at him He's like literally here to my right. I have a habit of drinking at the bar itself. This is one of the mod ones, by the way. Cool. But he looked very familiar, and as I was looking at him, it dawned on me, King of the Sky! Which of course was from Empire of the Sun. And I'm like, I was watching him, but you don't just go up this, you don't just like tap someone on the shoulder in my case and go, are you a famous celebrity? Instead, I needed to hear his voice and how he acted, and this is how he acted. He got a call, went to his phone, and he said like, yeah, I'm going to be at the studio later, alright? For now, I just need to relax. Okay? Now that was pretty heavy as it is. So I was like, alright, I'm gonna chance my arm. So he saw me looking at him, and he went over and said like, how are you? Or like, hey mate. And I said, hey, how are you back? And we had very brief banter, and then suddenly he said, I decided to ask, are you Christian Bale? And the answer is yeah. But don't tell anyone. And I'm still thinking, oh, this guy's fucking like pulling my leg. But his mates came in. Well, he is English, don't forget that. Christian Bale's from the UK. He wasn't going to say how are you, anyway. Alright. But here's the thing. But his mates showed up and they started talking to him. They went and sat over there. And I went to the toilet, and on my way back, as I was talking to the guy, and he sounded exactly like I've heard him in every interview up to that point. I went over and asked his mates, like, that's not Christian Bale, is it? And they're like, yeah, but if you're thinking of like texting anyone or sending a message or some shit like that, please don't. He kind of just wants to chill. So, you know, I didn't really interrupt him too much, although I did tell him I'd been watching him since he was more interested in me. Like, he was asking me more questions than I was asking him. He was really cool. I had to grab a bus though, so I said goodbye to him. Like, it was completely empty. We were the only people there. And I had my wits about him. I could have asked him so much. This is years ago. This is before Terminator Genesis. So we're talking about the Machinist era. I think Rescue Dawn comes to mind. But I hadn't actually... Which is roughly about the same time. I hadn't seen that yet. But yeah, I've had a drink with Christian Bale. It's pretty cool. He kept on saying that he appreciates feedback. I remember that. Thing is though, yeah. But hell, you're from Cali. Statistically, you must have met someone famous. I mean, don't get me wrong. Obviously, you don't all live in LA, but I know from personal experience, the more condensed a city is, the more, condensed an area is, the more likely you're going to run into someone famous. Oh yeah. Great library. Not so great. Karnak. I was like saying that word. I've actually been to Karnak.
There is only one good.
When I was a kid, we went to Egypt. One of the better holidays I've ever been on. Got to see King Tut Death Mask. That motherfucker's huge. Not King Tut himself, but rather the Death Mask. Got to see King Ramses though. The only face you're ever going to see from the Bible, if that's the same Ramses. He looks like a raisin. People point out that he has like red hair from that have connection to all manner of sort of mad conspiracy theories, but that's what happens when the oh, sorry, man. I rode a ride with Jamie Lee Curtis at Disneyland, California. Cool. I was shocked to see her, being that she's in a movie that falls a day before my birthday. So, did you guys like chats or what? What's up with the chat on my TV for once? There we are. Another temple in the city. Oh, bollocks. I don't need any more temples. Let's put it here. Shaker went for too long, told her I'm a big fan, enjoy her day. Cool. Well, that's how you do it. You know, you don't want to interrupt their lives too much. They're people too. I met Dylan Moran out in the streets, Grafton Street in particular, in Dublin, with his family. And I just said, how are you? And walked on, because he was there with his whole family and he was busy talking to his wife and daughter. So loved her in True Lies with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Yeah, I remember that. I actually played the game of that on the Sega Genesis. That's something that Teddy Ruxpin needs to play. There's a fucking brilliant game. Okay, so we got all these fictitious and not so fictitious ones. We've got the Aken, Anubis, Apossus, Ares, the Church of the Children of the Atom, Baal, Bolest, Volcanism, the Brotherhood, Chaos, Covenant, Assassin's Creed, Cronus. And they all have their own Civilopedia entrance as well. Cthulhu, Church of Ermac, Ethos, Foamy. Oh, Foamy. Such a 90s thing. Well, early 2000s. Friend Cult, Church of Gaming, Harism, Hathor. The woman who played Hathor in SG1 was fucking hot. I had such a crush on her. She kind of replaced Lucy Lawless for a while for me. Not by too much, you know. Heru, Hanan, the Illuminati, Innohadept, Imperial Cult, Jediism, Freemasonry, Moloch, The Muhadim, Paul Atreides, Nike, Nine Divines, Nerat, Nicene, Nod, Nawubian movement. The Nawubian movement. Objectivism. I'm actually picked this one because the way I play the games, I normally buy everything in advance. So, you know, free trade and all that. Oculum, Pastafarianism. Yep. Realism, Satanism, Scientology, Sarest, the Sith, Sokar, Spode, Church of Star Trek, which is a real thing, I do believe. Subgenius, Sarvog, Tanism, The Greater Good, Triforce, Unicorn, Unitology, fuck yeah. You Yevon, you, and Zipek. Yeah, I'll go for objectivism. Why the fuck not? They're just a symbol, by the way. Adds nothing in game. Commune. Money! Cash money! Oh. Buy water. Nice. Okay, so I got the pyramids and the spiral minaret. That had its own thing in Civ 4, I do believe. Hell yeah. You gotta love the whole Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged, laissez-faire form of economy. Who cares that people go and, you know, fuck up the economy until people are killing themselves in the streets? The important thing is, the wealthy can do what the fuck they want. That's the important thing. El Jajin? Sure, why not? One thing I didn't see there, where was atheism? Because some people have atheism almost like a religion. So... What's going on there? The Oracle. That's pretty damn... That's lit. Nice. Nice. The ancient oracle said that I was the wise of the Greeks, because I alone of all the Greeks knew that I knew nothing. So, humble brag. The very first recorded instant of a humble brag. You know, I'm not all that great, you know, I just you know, met the president. 4 seems to be the smallest, so I'll go for 6. I was like the fledgling swallow living high up high underneath the eaves, from whom time to time peeps out on top of its nest. Neat. I'm still not gonna bang you though. Boom. Pretty. There's one for 2, isn't it? 5. This is good. I think I can get about 5 cities on this continent. So, 1 here and 1 here. Oh, hello, handsome nude boy. So nude, so handsome. And speaking of a nude and handsome boy, boy. Do it like a nudist. Poor Evan. He has been ill like a shrill. He's been ill, but it's not gonna kill, so we're grateful for that. Because Evan is needed to spread Evanism. That's original. Okay, I need to move this. The endless struggle between me and where the chat goes. 111 Army of Heaven. I just noticed the printing press is so I suppose that counts as a mint then, because I'm objectivism, so I need money. Ooh, great person. Engineer. I asked Paul, as in Salty Paul, round as a ball, if this game was gimped, and I said, does he think that the engineer is too overpowered? And he kind of conceded it. I don't blame him. Ooh, Dome of the Rock. Nowhere near as big as it looks, the Dome of the Rock. I do love this game though, no way around it. City in the world, not even Athens or Rome, ever plays a greater role in the life of a nation so long as Jerusalem. Unless you talk to a Palestinian or someone who wants to be edgy, in which case it's not Jerusalem, it's like Yerushalayim or something like that. The Jews never had any right to this city. It was always... You could find that in Africa. Woke. The Jews originally came from Wakanda. Ain't it just? I like Civ 6, I do, but I don't like it as much as Civ 5, and I like none of them as much as Civ 4. There's no way around it. Civ 4 was probably the best Civ game ever, and I've played the other ones. Civ 1 is, well, it's showing its age. Civ 2 is a pretty good engine for the time. Alpha Centauri is based off Civ 2. But Civ 3 is the one I played the most at the time. Similar words, there's the S is not there. I guess I'm kind of still waking up, so yeah, oh, right. No, not even the Jew part. Keyword is in fact not Jew, because of course the Muslims don't want the Jews to have anything to do with Jerusalem. So even if it sounds remotely like Jew-Jerusalem, no. Some have even argued that the Jews should no longer exist as like their own ethnic group, because they haven't existed since Rome wiped them out. You know what I say to that? Zion. That's what I say to that shit. But in Ireland, the Irish have taken to Palestine like crazy. They absolutely adore Palestine. They probably see themselves in it, you know, a little country fighting a bigger country, because that's how that works. Like, Palestine doesn't have any friends. Hell, Iran bankrolls them. But I'm not going to go any further into that, because that's a little old thing called politics. Instead, I'm going to go and hit the next button. Ooh, honor. You are without honor. I've been currently watching. I'm still watching DS9. You know, it's not easy to binge through it at a constant rate, especially when your Netflix keeps on asking you to well, update and be Netflix all about it. But I remember DS9 having far less character development. Yeah, politics. Don't get me wrong, politics is important, but there's a bigger world besides politics and, you know, race and gender and all that shit. I mean, I could talk far more seriously about whether or not the Empire in Elder Scrolls will exist by the events of Elder Scrolls 6 than I will whether or not there's ever going to be peace in the Middle East. One is real, one is not. I don't give a shit. I want to talk about how the Empire can be like Byzantium, but better. Also, look at that. The Church of Artemis is floating in a fucking island. Leet. You haven't watched DS9? That is a solid show. Unlike any other Star Trek, it's actually probably the most character focused because they can't travel around to distant stars. This isn't Voyager or any shit like that. They have to be placed in one spot, so it gives you time to get to know the people. But it's about to get fucking solid. I remember as a kid, the war with the Dominion is where most original fans of Star Trek were lost. They were like, no, can't do this. I hate this show now because it's all about war. No. No. I absolutely adored it. It was the largest battle ever taken place on TV. The battle for DS9. It was so cool looking. You can find it on YouTube if you don't want to watch the whole show. Yeah, it's whatever. The graphics still have held up, but it wasn't really big on the graphics. It was more, you know, the setting. Then Voyager came out, and ooh, cool. Yeah, once Voyager came out, it came back to its... I think it went back to what people wanted most out of Star Trek, which of course was a ship discovering new things. I just want to say one thing about Buddha. One thing alone. The guy asked, before he died, do not make icons of me, because he didn't want to be worshipped. It defeats the purpose. Like, he's not like magical. He just had a lot of great insights. What happened when he died? He became one of the most iconic figures in human history. So, sucks to be you, Buddha. By the way, this is, I've never had this before. Dairy Milk Tiffin. Tiffin. The biscuit's nice. The chocolate's nice. The dried grapes aren't. I was about to ask what's... I thought I was out of the loop once again. I didn't know what snack I was. I got snacks. I've got gummies, some crisps, and a bit of Tiffin chocolate, I guess. I didn't realize this before, but my entire shirt is covered in... I think this is sick. It's like grease or something. I think I spilled something on it last night. Aren't they the classiest boy in the whole wide world? Ugh. Honestly, I know the drunk stream is designed for me to be drunk, but fuck's sake. I was plastered last night. I was blackout drunk. If I hadn't recorded it, I would have had no clue what the fuck I was, or what I had said. Luckily, I didn't say anything bad. I clearly got more drunk than I was able to handle, but it's all good in the hood. And apparently people liked it. Tons of people have subbed to me, so... Achievement among the men, spot and spirits, the blind behind objects, the deaf hear sound, the earthquakes, lightning, flashes, gems, ray down to one knee deep, and free at the Himalayas. Though not in season, for blossom and fruit. I think I need to build a harbor and then see what else is out there in the wider world.
If you talk all the time, you'll never hear what anybody else has to say.
True enough.
Therefore, all you'll have to talk about is your own conversation.
Yeah.
The same is true for people who think all the time. That means, when I use the word think, talking to yourself, subvocal conversation, the constant chit-chat of symbols and images and talk and words inside your skull.
Hiya, Ray.
Now, if you do that all the time, you'll find that you've nothing to think about except thinking. And just as you have to stop talking to hear what others have to say, you have to stop thinking to find out what life is about.
Cool.
And the moment you stop thinking, you become into immediate contact with the unspeakable world.
And you lost me. That was pretty lit for like all of 5 seconds. Yeah, hiya, Ray. Hope you're doing well.
Of liberation will blow the world to pieces.
Woke. The unseen world happens regardless whether or not you pay attention to it. It has been here since before you woke up, and it will be there long after you go to sleep. My advice, enjoy your awake time. Fill it with things. Don't get another. And when you go to sleep for the last time, be sure that you would do it all again. No energy philosophy. I say while what could be sick is on my fucking shirt. Seriously, I don't remember what this is. I didn't get sick. I know when I get sick. I wake up in the morning and like my chest and my throat and it all feels like I've gotten sick. At the same time, and I was definitely eating tons of shit. I could have spilled this. I know I spilled more than my fair share of vodka last night, so it could be this. Whatever it is. It needs to go into the wash. So I know what I'm doing afterwards. Ooh. look at Bob Ross there. Mediterranean Bob Ross. He looks very, very poetic right there. Mediterranean Bob Ross is gonna put a little bit of an olive grove right there. It's a little bit of an olive grove. It's gonna be our little secret. You ever watch his, I knew it was about time. I knew I was due to lose, one of the wonders to somebody. I don't even know who I'm fighting against. On, Twitch. He plays around the clock, 24/7. He gets on average about 2,000 people watching him at any one time. Hell yeah, Bob. You show us how to paint a mountain range in peace and quiet. Do you not remember Bob growing up? I mean, he didn't. I knew who he was, and he never. His show was never, well, shown here. We didn't need PBS. You know, we don't live in a. We don't live in objectivism. Christ. I'm probably still drunk. Probably. Big quotations in the fucking air. Yeah, so we didn't need like PBS. There's plenty of shows that are beneficial that are get government backing. Particularly here in Ireland. Are you serious? It's a city of 16,000 people and they don't have a single bar? Oh, what a horrible... My god, thousands of years without a place to drink. That's sad.
Johnny, whoever does.
Oh, I actually wanted to hear the Renaissance. Yeah, no, but if you ever just want to lay back, just go onto Twitch and type in Bob Ross. It's really nice. Public baths for everyone to have, you know. Butt stuff with. Okay, that's that built. Choose production. Heroic epic. Castle? No. Trading outpost. I used to have the glitchy version of the Trading Outpost mod. Every time I clicked on it, the whole game would crash. Let me readjust myself. Oh, I think when I'm done here, I'm gonna go back to bed. I am still kind of wrecked. Anyway, Batman. Tonight, or today rather. Well, no, for you it would be tonight. I imagine you're just gonna chillax and then go to sleep. Busy day tomorrow. Let's get one more settler. Go and spread the good word of no government regulation. Ah, that's an actual good one. Oh man. Ugh, I do not envy you. In fact, why the fuck don't you go to bed then? I know that's a stupid question. I mean, why don't I go to bed? Why don't I whack on some Netflix on my main TV and just crash? Same reason you're watching low energy videos right now. And probably doing something else. Oh, good! Yes, you need to get some sleep, good sir. So I'm very pleased to talk to you again. Do pop in the future. Remember, the weekend stream is still a go-go, so I'll probably talk to you tomorrow then. You take care. Show my boy low energy videos. Low energy Batman, go fuck yourself. Needs to go to fucking bed self. What, he can't build anything? Oh, alright. Right, we need to explore. But no, you get your black ass. Keep saying black ass. Come on, think of something better. Your yellow elbow. You need to get your yellow elbow to bed right now. You too, man. You too. Always good talking to you. Oh, Jesus. Explore. Set up a religious colony over there. Ah, here she is. She is speaking Irish, for the record, which is a language she wouldn't have been speaking, because she is Iceni, which is a Celtic derivative, but 2,000 years of change results in a language that is not the language that she would have been speaking.
I'm lying. Bit sure.
Bit sure.
I'm lying.
What are you ready? She's got really useful stuff. Horses come to mind. I'll give her that for some dyes.
Yawn.
Okay. Nito Petito. Nito Petito. I still need to make that flash fried opening that I originally planned. Flash fried. DJ Paul and Scotty. Cuts back to them and they look fucking insulted. My one's gonna be even crappier. That one. Ooh, we got Grand Mesa and is that Krakatoa? Was that Krakatoa? Yeah, look at this bitch. She built the Great Wall of China. Ooh. She's got no tits, but she's got nice legs. Which is very un-Irish, because Irish girls are just... They got a little bit of everything going on.
I'm lying.
Maybe well, I have to build my last colony here, so... Also, anyone watching in the future, I'm well aware that even by my own standard, this is the lowest of low energy. But if you watched the previous stream, I was fucking scheißerflestend. So I do apologize. I apologize. But, you know, give a guy a break. You could be getting nothing today. Before I do anything else, theater and then gunpowder. Cellar. And yeah, cellar, because we got no a very big world. Oh boy. Like I said, I don't think it's going to be a war in this one. I'm going to launch myself into space. I'm cool with that. Oh no, that's gonna be annoying. If they had the Buddha bar, then or whatever the upper downside, I think it's Buddha bar. Then they're gonna send their missionaries out to me. Shit. I blame communism, even though communism hasn't existed yet, but I blame it. Okay, cool. Lipstick. Nice. Technically, wouldn't the marketplace be a temple to objectivism? I'm just saying. Look at my nipples! Look at them! Right. Ooh. Tree culture, 1 production for every sort of stone and marble within the workable distance of the city. I think production is the most important thing in the entire game. Without it, you can't build anything, so... That's the one that was blown up by the Taliban, wasn't it? Boom. Oh, I was about to say, why aren't you keep on exploring, but there's nothing left to explore. How sad would that be? As an explorer, and you find out there's nothing left to explore. Well, son, you better hope you live long enough to get out to space. You'll never run out of that. My anaconda don't want none, huh? If you don't got funds. Your game I never got into, any of the games. I played for like all of 5 seconds, and I really want to try again one day. Is, Anno, the Anno games. The 1401, the 16, whatever. I'm not quite sure how they play though. Like, I don't know how to play them for the most part. You build up trade cities and shit. Motherfucker. But I like the last. I like the look of the last one, the Anno 20, whatever the hell it was, where it's set kind of just before the events of Cloud Atlas, the future events of Cloud Atlas, obviously. Come, spread the glory that is money.
The winds and the waves are always on the side of the ablest navigators.
Now we're in the
we
Enlightenment
come to
era.
inquiry, and by inquiry we perceive the truth.
Cool. We're now in the Enlightenment era. They did one thing better in
Talk all the time. You'll never hear what anybody else has to say.
it was cute the first time, but I here. It says here I'm on 78 now. think actually I did hear this one. Let's bankrupt my country. That's a nice hexagon. I think a city should grow as far as it can, you know? There. No. Oh no. Not the mosque at the Jenny. Okay. Go here and do something. Throwback time. It's a good old day. Right, give him the shrine. Okay, cool. Let's keep on going. Yeah. City-state. If I'm right, you can send the great person off into a random spot to do whatever. Typical. Petra. No. Malhadim.
Gadewch i ni uno ein byddinoedd, ac elwa o'r herwydd.
Yeah, that is kind of Irish. Kind of like a bizarre blend of Irish and like Scottish and Welsh. Which, despite what some people think, are not the same language. They're from the same language group, so you get a lot of familiar words. But that's like saying English and German are the same language. We cannot understand each other. Or should I say, they can't understand each other. Okay, let's have a look at the Cairo Citadel. With a wall, I'll make these two into unique holes, so that one army may defend them both. The Uffizi. Rationalism. I always wondered why rationalism was kind of there on its own. Madid El Sun. Cool.
Wherever we...
Chemistry. Petra. That reminds me, I should build up some walls. They've already lost half their strength before they even get to us.
The state is but an artificial man in which the sovereignty is an artificial soul, as giving life and motion to the whole body.
Cool. I like artificial. I'm playing a game that's completely artificial right now. One more. Oh, see what I mean? Remember what I said about the Budwine, the Buddha or whatever the hell it was called? Yeah, fuck off. But see what it did there? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. Dick. Gonna have to now create an Inquisitor. Alright, propose a World's Fair. Painter is not simply someone who looks and sees. Above all, the artist is someone who exposes a personal vision by rendering it visible. And there's the globe. To build up a manor. Dublin, Edinburgh. Cute. Hold on. That's right. Look at that. The lighthouse is pointing away from... I keep telling you, the light needs to be pointed out to sea. I know what I'm doing. A little bit of... A little bit of Simpsons humor there for you. Petra. East India. Notre Dame. The Temple of Heaven. Compound interest is the most, what is it, powerful force in the universe or something like that. The waterways are charged with magic, but nothing about them is more magical than the difference made with a few feet of water which separates a boot from the land. Yeah, there's truth to that. I miss the ocean. I really do. Not too long ago I got to go to the beach, and it was just lovely to see all that water. And I know out there, the other end of that great shore is myself. How people can stay rooted in one spot is beyond me. I know the Irish are famous for being wanderers, but even among the Irish, you're gonna find people who are like, what's the point? Hell, Metal Monkey, perfect example. My roommate, great guy, but he could travel so often to so many different places. He never does. When I ask him why, what's the point? I don't like that. You know? More power to him. Doesn't change the fact that I'm still scratching my head. The Europeans and Americans reside in the town of Zanzibar. They're government officials, independent merchants, or agents for a few great mercantile houses in Europe and America. Nito Petito. Death and life have their determined appointments. Riches and honors depend upon heaven. Ooh, a new policy. Humanism. Wow. The Agara Fort. O'er the bastion, ruddy torrents of life learned man meditates. The poet quivers, and the political hero racks the fortress of his will. Cool. Grissom Castle. The Grand Temple. Yeah, that's fine. A Mayor Fort. He who is prudent and lies await for an enemy who is not will be victorious.
Let us rather run the risk of wearing out than rusting out.
Let us run the risk of running out of resources. Yeah, that makes sense. Oxford. Scientific theory. Yeah. Oh boy. Oh, bollocks. the previous realm. Boom, boom. Hey, if I haven't said it before, thanks to everyone who's popped in today. It says here that somebody is currently watching besides myself, so thank you. You don't need to comment if you don't want to, but just cheers. I appreciate every single eye on me. Whether I'm making arse of myself or whether I'm boring. Hopefully I'm neither of those things, and in fact I'm insightful, witty, funny, and charming, and a little bit sexy. That's the ideal. Whether or not I'm any of those things is up to fate and time. What I am right now is a little bit tired, good chunk hungover, and nowhere near drunk enough. Vodka and Coke. Or religion. Objectivism. There's more people who follow objectivism than I forgot what that other one was. It looks like one of the Sith Lord fates. Apophis, maybe? Imhotep? That's a cool quote. You should not see the desert simply as some faraway place of little rain. There are many forms of thirst. That's true, but I've been to numerous deserts across the world, and let me tell you, you get thirsty for water pretty damn quick. Favorite desert's the Sahara. More pork. Nice. Oh, my bad. Oh, the World's Fair. I forgot I'm meant to be building up towards it.
The nation.
Alright, nice. Hungarian waltzes. Do, 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 do. This is relaxing. Ooh. Radio. St. Peter's Basilica. Nice.
The sun shone and gleamed upon the gigantic edifice, upon which the flags of every nation were flying.
Huzzah! Excelsior! Oh, cool, he can build his, Big Ben. Oh, he can't, because he's already must have used up his thing at least once. Whataburg. Let's go through every single thing first. Factory. Factory together. Right. So, Edinburgh and Dublin are still superior to Stonehead. Autocracy, freedom, or order? I'm going to go with autocracy. Archaeology? Archaeology, rather. Wait, mountain, you shall become a castle for me. I was just thinking, this isn't much of a drink stream, is it? It's more of a reluctant morning after sipping drink stream. I made myself a potent one this time round. No amount of coke on the planet can save me from that kick. That's not true. Statistically, there is enough Coca-Cola to negate the power of that, but I don't have it on me. Because I am not God. If I did, I would give myself orgasms every single day until, I was simply known as Orgasmo. I'm not talking about that horrible Rob Schneider film either. Was it Rob Schneider? Or was it Pauly Shore? It was someone like that anyway. Orgasmo. And his arch nemesis, neutered man. Rifling. Stop rifling through my things. They're gonna try to ban the export of wine? I don't think so. The wine must flow. World ideology, autocracy. I know. There's not a damn thing you can do about it. We're the ones with the modern guns. Actually, almost right. Nito Petito. Churro. I've been to Churro. Yeah, it's in Cornwall. Aha! I knew something was off. Boom, boom. There. Better. Right, so we've now discovered dynamite. What else can we discover? Replaceable parts. Cool. And that's why there's stains on my fucking shirt. Oh wow, I actually watered that down more than I expected. Mm. Plastics. We now have plastic. But do we have rubber? We have rubber. Rubber means no babies. City and buildings are mine.
The city and the buildings are mine, but I resign to your valor. The captives and the spoils, the treasures of gold and beauty. Be rich and be happy.
Isn't that what he said when he raped that city? Like, literally. Bastion. Armory. Plastics. Good stuff. Armor plating. Oh yeah. I hated this part of the game where you had to move shit around. Do I have any coal? I don't think I do. If I don't have any coal, I am fucked. Yeah, she's got all the coal, doesn't she? That's usually how it goes. Whatever. No tavern there either.
If the brain were so simple we could understand it, it would be so simple we couldn't.
True enough. That's actually very clever. Yes, but where does the bone broth come into that? The bone broth. Historical landmarks. Really?
And homes, near 1,000 homes I stood, and near 1,000 tables pined and wanted food.
And then, what the hell? Oh, it's an oil refinery. I thought that was the Twin Towers. I was looking at that plume of smoke and I'm like, that's the Twin Towers, isn't it? Alright, let me wake myself up. We're coming up near to the end of the stream anyway. I'm at refrigeration now, so it's not too far off before I get my hands on some sweet, sweet space tech. So I can leave this shithole of a planet. You know, this shithole that hasn't known war or anything like that. Versailles. You forgot. We go in, and boom! We got ourselves some Versailles. Because that's how it happened in real life. Someone came in and said, hey, you want... I don't know why us French guys are Italian, but let's roll with it. Hey, you want some Versailles? And they're like, yeah, I want some Versailles. I don't get it. Look how bad the cartoon looks there.
Every time I create an appointment, I create 100 malcontents and 1 ingrate.
Well, that's what you get for creating thousands of appointments. John D. Rockefeller. Neat. And now we have the ability to fly. Yay.
Aeronautics was neither an industry nor a science. It was a miracle.
Thank you, bicycle shop employees. Wright brothers. They did the right stuff, baby.
The internet.
Electronics. How are we ever going to get Minecraft without electronics? Oh, look at it. Look at it. I expect the grapes of wrath to break out any minute looking at that. Yay, money. Who needs hospitals when we have stock exchanges?
There's a basic principle about consumer electronics. It gets more powerful all the time, and it gets cheaper all the time.
Look at all the phones that we sell for like under 50 quid. Imagine how they were like when they first came out. They were the top of the line motherfuckers. Now, buy us lunch and you can have my phone. You know? Speaking of, I've been trying to sell my PS1 and 2. And I've been waiting for the guy to call me back. He wants them all for 40. I'm trying to push for 45. They're just gathering dust, so sure, why not? But if he wants them, an extra 5 quid, that's all. If not, I wish he'd tell me so I could sell them again. You know, put them back up on the market. Ugh. Atomic research. That's what we need. Nuclear power. Nuclear power. Cause of and solution to all of life's problems.
Progress is the realization of utopia.
That makes no sense out of context. I mean, think about that statement. Progress is the realization of utopia. Okay, so that means what?
Any
Repeal arts funding? No. No, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense. I mean,
in nothing do men
utopia is the perfect society, right? So that means, by default, you've already achieved it. So then, there's no need for more progress. To get to there, to get to utopia, you need progress. But you... no. Nah. International Games. They're not going to call it the Olympics, are they? Whee! Come on, I want to get to the fucking moon already. United Nations. I like the modern day author. He has to wear a sweater, doesn't he? He just has to. And he needs a beard. That's a proper author beard. Now these days, of course, you look at that and you're like, oh, an alt-right supporter. But no, that's how I always picture an author. That or else a very skinny man laughing in his picture like... Of course, they all need glasses. That's just a given.
When spiders unite, they can tie down a lion.
I always prefer the one enough jackals can bring down a lion, but yeah, it's the same principle. The great artist. Fuck yeah. He's holding a TV. It makes him an artist. Blugh.
Now, existence, you see, is something that is spontaneous.
Okay, I've gone through this. It's just the same guy.
Your hair grows by itself. Your heart beats by itself. You breathe pretty much by itself.
Pretty
You don't
much.
have voluntary control over these things. So we say it happens spontaneously. So when you go to sleep and you try to go to sleep, you interfere with the spontaneous process of going to sleep. Try to
No.
breathe, real hard. You find you get balled up in the breathing. You've got to let go. And let it happen.
Brandenburg Gate. Woo. Never been to Germany. Maybe next year, but I've got a huge trip planned for next year as well as little small trips that I've already pre-booked, so I don't think so. Yeah. Might as well. What's the point of only having one airport in the whole world? When you think about it, it doesn't make any sense. Alright, we're at the combined arms, so it shouldn't be too far long now. Oh yeah. Who's the longest? Woodland calls. Engineer. Always the engineer. Always the engineer. Oh, that's the one where GoldenEye wrapped up in. There was a game. If they ever put GoldenEye on Steam, I'm gonna buy that and I'm gonna play it the same way I've been playing through Tomb Raider, because I have an incredibly long history with that game. What the hell? Okay. We should get some crisps, and I found a bottle cap.
Only within the moment of time represented by the present century has one species, man, acquired significant power to alter the nature of his world.
Yep. We're also the only race that can completely wipe out all life and actually give a shit about it, which is ironic when you think about it. When you think about it, think about it. Yeah, when you think about it, think about it. We should be the race that's bringing back dead species and shit like that. Not creating the dead species, you know? Woke. Saying that, never forget, I like me some Big Macs. But our people are now buying your blue jeans and listen to your pop music. I worry the rest of the world will also succumb. What rest of the world? It's us, and not you.
Death, the destroyer of worlds.
Fuck yeah, you have. Now we need rocketry before we can get to the moon, before we can begin the scientific... Don't be afraid to give up for the good, for the great. Jesus. I might have gotten absolutely shit-faced last night. And I'm not exactly sober right now, but... Damn it! All I can remember is positives, not negatives. So... Here's to you, past tense me. Pretty much. That's why Stalin didn't really do much in the sense of like trying to take over other countries and shit like that. He still did it. I mean, Finland and shit. course, in his mind, it made perfect sense. He was willing to pay for that shit. I'm gonna steal some of their land. Might as well spice it up. They want to take it back? Well, that's fine. Something tells me we're a tad bit ahead of them in a few different things. Hollywood is a place where they pay you $1,000 for a kiss and 50 cents for your soul. I made her very southern. Was she all that southern? I don't remember. This loss of freedom means the fading from human life of values infinite precious to it. Only remains the ironbound conditions of employment and trivial amusements of leisure. We got rocketry.
A good move.
The Apollo program. Now we're entering the endgame. Repeal world religion objectivism. Nope. Make a proposal. Scientific funding. Oh yeah. Yeah, I want to shit, it's blocked off. I was gonna ask her.
Well.
Oh, she said well as in English. Trade.
Milwaith na.
Okay.
Ach, fi.
Please. I am opposed to millionaires, but it would be dangerous to offer me the position. The Taipei Tower. Hell yeah. International Games? Oh no. There it is. The Apollo program. Houston, tranquility based here. The Eagle has landed. Fake news! Never happened. It would not look too much like showing off. I would tell the reader where New Zealand is. It's off the coast of Scotland, isn't it? Last time I checked. It's off the coast of Scotland. Satellites.
Somehow, in some new way, the sky seemed almost alien. The future is not what it used to be.
That old gray man ain't what he used to be. Ain't what he used to be. Ain't what he used to be.
Computers are like Old Testament gods. Lots of rules, no mercy.
Old Testament gods, plural. Oh, no, no, no. You only need the one for no ones. No mercy.
None can see these tactics whereby I conquer. But what none can see is the strategy out of which victory is.
Telecommunications. Tell me all about them. Ooh, helicopter gunship. Neat. Planning is indispensable. Yep. Aha! International Games, aka the Olympics. Line white! What? Oh, yeah. Let's have more of this Tiffin chocolate. I think I'm ever gonna get Tiffin again. But it's also not disgusting. It's just, I don't know, not ready for me.
The more we elaborate our means of communication, the less we communicate.
Those who live dreaming are lost. I always wanted to go to Australia. Big shout out to any Australian who ever watches this. Statistically, it should happen.
Our scientific power has outrun our spiritual power. We have guided missiles and misguided men.
Kinda true. Oh. Relax stream is relaxed. Chillax stream is better. R.I.P. Hubble Telescope. You have taught us much. Wait, it's still up there, isn't it? Ah, the CN Tower. Also called Canada's Space Needle. Or is it the other way around? Someone go and ask those Seattle boys, Ben and Billy. They'll know. International Space Station. We need a bunch of pre-industrial people to help us build that. Makes perfect sense. One belongs to New York instantly. One belongs to it as much as 5 minutes as in 5 years. Yeah, pretty much. New York is the city. Whether you like it or not, it is the city. City I haven't been to in years. I need to get back to that. Get back to America in general. I mean, I'm heading there in November, but that still seems too far away. Reception of bad news, which obeys its own special laws. Right. More alcohol, I do believe. I remember when Leonard Nimoy said that in in his life, because he was an alcoholic at one point. When he quoted that in Civ 4. Nothing travels faster than the speed of light, with the possible exception of bad news, which obeys its own special laws. Fuck you, Shatner. You didn't even show up to my funeral. I was busy doing my own shit there, Leonard. Give me a fucking break.
1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction
allow a human to come into harm. 2. A robot must obey any orders
to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second law.
Great thing about that, in his own books, he gives him the obvious response. Kill me. How the hell do you respond to that if that's what you have to follow? Gay Paris. So gay. Oh, the Mars mission. Nice. We need Ben Affleck, stat. Meanwhile, in Black Mesa. Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa. Good morning and welcome to the Black Mesa Research Facility. The local time is 9:45 p.m. Oh, it'd be AM, wouldn't it? Black Mesa is one which increased science generated in the city. Also, scientists wonder built or be trained. The city received promotion. Black Mesa. That's great music. Yeah. Do 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 do. Keep on trying to run out of cake. I'm dancing!
The best prophet of the future is the past.
Pretty much. What an error. Do not dwell in the past, do not dream of the future. Concentrate in the moment, in the present moment. Cool. What if your past was really, really, really bad, and what if your future looks really, really, really good, or vice versa? Or something else. Yeah. Didn't think of that one, did you? Bullfighting is the only art where the artist is in danger of death. Tell that to Van Gogh. I'm gonna eat my own paint and cut my ear off.
The night is far spent, the day is at hand. Let us therefore face the darkness, and let us put on the armor of light.
Why not? Oriental Pearl Tower. I'm not afraid of tomorrow, for I have seen yesterday, and I love today. That's an upbeat. That's a good attitude. That's a good attitude. Yeah, I like that. I'm not afraid of tomorrow because I have seen yesterday and I love today. Gotta remember to use that. No, 5. That's all I need. I can get whatever the hell I want away with it. Because they're always against me in some minute way. Remember the last time we agreed on something. The Louvre. I've been outside the Louvre, but I've never actually been in the Louvre, so I never got to see anything particularly. I never got to see the Mona Lisa, which, if I remember right, is only like this big. Like this big. It's not exactly huge. Now, next year, I think I am going to go to Barcelona, so I'll be almost seeing this. What the amazing thing about this cathedral is, no one knows who originally created it. Like, the original architect is lost to history. but it is constantly getting renovated over and over and over again. So in many ways, there is no architect. That was Kane, the guy who made Citizen Kane. Orson Welles. I think it's yeah, it was Orson Welles, wasn't it? Yes, he the last thing he ever did when he was ostracized from Hollywood, he was living out in Spain, trying to act like Pablo Picasso. He made something called F is for Fake. Very interesting movie. But if you can't watch it, like if you don't want to watch it or you just can't find it, that's fine. Go watch Brows Held High's review on it here on YouTube. That's a pretty fucking solid review. And yeah, he talks about this, and he talks about, at the time, the world's premier Pablo Picasso knockoff creator. And he talks about the destruction of the artist and all that shit. Broadway is the main artery of New York cultural life, and the hardened artery. Kind of. Well, no, definitely New York, yeah, but still. Yeah, it's all the same. But yeah, that was pretty cool. Choose production. Ha! 22 and then Boadicea 4. I did kind of want an easy victory, not a war. Trafalgar Square. Time is everything. 5 minutes makes the difference between victory or defeat. There's a last time I was in London, in Trafalgar, just off Trafalgar Square, there's this gay bar, and I went in there desperate to take a piss. So I popped in, I ordered a pint of Heineken or something like that, and then I went downstairs, and that was the only time a gay guy thought I was like gay in one of those bars. He as I went to the toilet, he kind of was like, "Oh, do you want some? Do you want some help with that?" As I was going in, I just looked at him and said, "No, you're right, mate. That was that." And as I was taking the piss, I heard him talking to someone else. "Would you like some help with that?" "Not tonight, mate." You get that so much in bathrooms and shit. In gay bars. I like gay bars overall. Like, there's a great one in Dublin, Panty Bar. It's the nearest thing lesbians in Ireland have to a to their own thing. That's a cool place. They have a little doghouse built. This really campy guy used to come in there with his little Jack Russell Terrier. He was like a dub, and he yeah. You just take the dog for a walk, but he'd pop in there, you know, flirt with some lads behind the bar or whatever. But he started to become a bit of a drunk, so in classic Irish tradition. Ireland doesn't care how you like your sex. The important thing is it cares whether or not how you like your drink. And they built a tiny little doghouse, the most stereotypical doghouse, something out of Tom and Jerry, for fuck's sake. Right on there on the stage. I don't know if that's still there. I'd like to think it is. I'd like to think that dog is still alive, but I really doubt that. Damn. I've been doing this for a while. Good thing we're wrapping it up. Hey, Gage! I was actually hoping to, well, literally gauge you. Last night, how was I? Overall, because you were there for the whole thing. I watched the end bit of it, and when I was doing that, that wasn't me getting sick. But I might have gotten sick at some point during the night. I don't feel like I gotten sick, but I'm fine, by the way. And I appreciate the company. Grant, that's what I wanted to hear, but no, I wasn't getting sick. I'll tell you exactly what happened after that. When I said right, I literally slammed my hand on the power button once I logged out. Went over to that bed and just fell on top of it. I woke up and I was looking up at my my light, which was still on, by the way. I was still dressed like this. And then I was like, you know, okay, that's that. Grabbed the bottle of water and plonked down. Cracked open the second bottle. This is no shot one. This is just me chillaxing, you know. But you had fun, correct? Like, I hope if you weren't enjoying last night, you would have fucked off, because you know it's your free time, you know. I got so fucking shit-faced though. I got so fucking shit-faced. You know what it was? I got so shit-faced I found it hard to talk. That's how shit-faced I was. Nice. That's what I want. That's what I want out of all this. Not just for people watching me, but also, you know, just in general in life. Whenever I get shit-faced, I want anyone around me to not feel bad. Long time ago, I was the one who felt bad because someone I knew was just acting like a shitheel while drunk. And I was like, I'm never going to be like that. I remember a few things of her. I remember we were trading sex stories at one point. You definitely trumped me on that front. And, talking about SJWs. I drove my truck around. It was a very uneventful truck trip. I remember that. Oh, I got 52 subs now. Would you believe it? So, I'm actually probably, when this is done, I'm probably going to go and have another kip. When I get up, I'm going to do what I promised I would do for my 50 sub extravaganza, which isn't extravaganza at all, but I still have something planned for 50, because 50 is a big number. Oh, this is finally without batteries, running low on energy, so you could almost say it's low energy. Cool. I'll do water. Why the fuck not? Boom. Boom. Here. Get out of my system. Look at Bodicea being a cunt. I'm gonna repeal the historical landmarks just to spite you. Bitch, you have no fucking clue, do you? Coming together is the beginning, keeping together is the progress, working together is a success. A supercomputer. Thing is, a supercomputer from like the 90s is still going to be like incredibly weak compared to now. I mean, we've had HD. Here's an interesting thing. You ever want to type in early HD? Because like we're all old enough to remember high definition TVs like sweeping the world. Some of us are old enough to remember when YouTube didn't have a high definition option. Type in what old high definition used to look like. We're talking about massive devices, about the size of a refrigerator. That'll be there in the corner. And all the wires leading into this massive TV. And I mean those old widescreen, because we've had widescreens for a while now. The TV I'm mostly reading the chat off. This one right here. That's, I think that's about 10, 12, about 14 years old now. At least 14 years old. Yeah. Yeah, if I was a betting man, I'd say about 14. And it's still running fine. I've lost the remote decades ago. Well, a decade ago, probably. But, that was high definition. This was a Sony Bravia. The balls bouncing down the hill with the nice guitar music playing. That was what got me to buy this. This was actually one of my first ever purchases as an adult. And it it still works fine, but it's so showing its age. For example, there's only one HD port in the back. Yeah. Scholars in residence. Okay, cool. Don't even care. We're not gonna go to war. If we do, we're gonna fucking destroy them, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, HD TV. Like my first ever high definition telly was those massive ones with the huge backs. You know the type, don't you? They have they're like gigantic trapezoids if you look at them from the top down. That thing must have weighed at least a ton. I'm not even kidding. It was huge. Anyway, I'm going to shut up now. A good word is like the good tree whose root from, yeah. Reality of a hollow object is the void and not the walls that define it. The power of the void is increased and made more explicit. That, which its supporting structure, creates a portal to the sky, a door to the infinite. Neat. Miniaturization. Its nature, a strong heart, like palm tree, it strives ever upwards, where it's most burdened. Nanotechnology. Is that XCOM? Yeah, the XCOM squad. Industrial Park. Naval Shipyard. Oh yeah. Hotel. Your face. Hold on. Your face is a miracle. It relieves my mind of cynical. Cynical what though? Because you need to be cynical of a few things. Like, otherwise you'd have given money to that Nigerian prince every time he'd have asked for it. That don't make no sense. Missile cruiser. Fantasy for you and me.
Technology is expected to exceed the impact that the electronics revolution has had on our lives.
Yeah, if we can ever find out how to fucking use them, right? It could absolutely revolutionize our lives. Nanites are awesome. Advanced mechanized infantry. What do they look like in this show? Space research. Space. 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 Maybe I'll be a melody. What? Yeah, no, this makes so little sense. Okay, what's... They look like soldiers from the First World War. There's a lot of them. That's all. Nice. Missile cruiser. Standing army tanks? Move stack units, I don't... Ah. Okay, well then, move down here. Well, it's not my problem that you don't want to go to war and yet you also want to go to war. You're the one with the fucking sword. Space race. Earth's cradle of humanity. We will not live in the cradle forever. He's not wrong, he's not. Particle physics. Oh, spaceship factory. Alright, we've finally entered the endgame. Alcohol. Go away, hangover. Go away. I don't need you.
Every particle of matter is attracted by or gravitates to every other particle of matter with a force inversely proportional to the squares of their distance.
What? International Linear Collider. No. Yep. And we go over here to find... They're doing fun. High temperature. At this point, this guy is just a fucking steampunk fan. I mean, that's a Shit, that was the wrong person. Railgun destroyer. Nice. Artificial intelligence. Hell yeah. We need some AI up in here. That's just a Large Hadron Collider. I know what that is. Hmm. UAV. UAV for you and me. I'm old enough to remember when the stealth bomber, let alone UAVs, were hot shit. When the first Gulf War came around, whoa. America was literally the world police. At times being American. The 80s and 90s. Sure, you had Reagan, and particularly Nancy Reagan's religious fervor, but you also had this massive advancement of shit in terms of technology, and well, obviously you paid for it later, but you had so much money in your pockets. Enacted. I'm not bound the luxury of silk. No, they're all mine. Cotton, dyes. Do I not have a choice no matter? I can't just ignore. I guess I'll embargo. It's an embargo. Embargo the Celts, sure. Nanomaterials. Space Station Chamber. Industrial Park. Medical Lab. Naval Shipyard. I want to get to space. We think that the biggest breakthrough in nanotechnology will be the new materials that are developed. Ha! That makes no sense. Intelligent machines, the SS cockpit. I'm afraid I can't do that, Dave. The mission must come first. What are you doing? There. You have one goal. Here and there. Great engineer has been built in Morpork. Good. 1991. Yes, but it's not Hell in the Cell year, is it? Well, was there Hell in the Cell? No, I don't think there. No, you. Look, I want you to move. Okay, you move here instead. I have a very simple task before you. I want you to build a railway from here to there. Do you think you can do it? I think you can. I believe in you. No.
Gadewch chi uno ein byddinoedd, ac elwa o'r...
1998. Production. Production. Still foundry. Adopt policy. Doesn't matter. Too late in the game to worry about policy. In fact, we don't need any more gold, so research. Research. The Great Desert. Expansion. Let's call it that. Remember doing shots, and each and every time I had to come up with a different version of cheers. Started making my own up. Flecken. Wasn't Flecken one of them? I think there are better races than humans ever were. Cool. Good for you, you little race trader. Get it? Because he doesn't like humans. That makes sense. No. Research. Boom. Boom. They need a firing range before they can... Boom. Boom. Orbital flights. Ballistic missile and the SS booster. Thing is that I've already done one thing. Do I not have any like aluminium? Because if I don't have any aluminium, I'm fucked to do the scientific victory. I'll take it out of time. Behold, as a man clicks on a button, then clicks on another button. The movie! Come on, that should be enough. No, cable won't work. Movie theater, right. So what? I don't have any aluminium. Well, statistically, there is enough resources on every map. They never leave some maps vague. So, silk, I guess. Sure, why not? so beautiful. It would. Yeah, it is. I imagine that's the best perk of being a astronaut, is just seeing the Earth every time you walk out the front door, so to speak. Spacewalk out the front door. Space mining. Moon colony. Moon. In 1998. Oh. Brother of Cain. Hell in a cell, announce a table. That was a glorious moment. That means oil. Yeah, pretty much. You're not scarce up there, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, I'm not seeing the there's nuclear fission. Giant death robot on the SS engine. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that. Yeah. Fuck this shit. Fuck it. Fuck it harshly. Without lube or caring. Pull a gauge on this shit. Pull a gauge. I don't wanted tons of engineers. I got them. Yay. One and shit. Fuck it. I got more than I know what to do with, so might as well. Can I build my nuclear robot now? No. Just future check. Alright, well... You have... I have aluminium, so what's the problem? Alright, so I guess there is a war after all. Yep. Get it? She went, Maelstrom of Death? Yeah, for you, maybe. Stealth Bomber? Yeah. We'll start with the basics. We'll begin the destruction of her home by, bombing while we get our, in all fairness, feeble army up and running. That didn't work. Yeah, come on. Move. Nuclear Scrub Marine. Alright. Railgun, Orbital Ballistic Missile. Nuclear Missile. Guided Missile. XCOM Soldier. An enemy is near. More XCOM. More railgun armor. Guided missile. And we're gonna Stealth bomb a galley. Something tells me we're gonna outclass these fuckers pretty easily. We need regular jet fighters, so. Oh shit! They got a lot of them, don't they? They're not even firing in the right direction. No wonder you lost. So they're scratching the paint. Meanwhile, well, at least they built a big army. I'll give them that. I'm gonna need a few turns to. No. Railgun armor, in general. Doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. There. Okay. That's not working. All the ships were wise enough to pull back in the port, were they? No. They just... Yeah. Idiots. They're gonna get themselves fucked. Railgun destroyer. Yep. Yep. Nice. I've been to Truro. It's a very nice town. Can I take the city with a submarine? I don't think so. Guess I'll just... Yep, that's a railgun, alright. Gotta love them railguns. I'm railing for those guns. I can move once more. Okay, cool. Oh. Another railgun destroyer. Go up to Dublin. Shell some paddies. It's okay. They're too drunk to be people. I need to upgrade to the giant death robot. But I don't have any uranium. A nuclear missile. Oh, I have to. Edinburgh. No? Cardiff? Alright. Oh, range. Okay. Well, whoops. I will transfer you to... Can't. Transfer the stealth bomber to Ankh-Morpork. And I will bomb with the other. This is the most useless excuse to fire a nuke. Like, we don't need to fire the nuke. Well, it's not a matter of need, is it? Oh no, they're firing arrows at me. How will we... and rocks. How will my mighty empire ever survive? I feel like the soldiers in Avatar. They were getting like arrows flung at their like helicopters and shit like that. It was just it was a tad one-sided, just a tad. But it's okay because they've got magical rape pterodactyls. Oh, XCOM soldiers. Oh. So I can't... I can attack this though. Can I take the whole city? I can! Get the whole damn city. Who the fuck are you? Even your old cities are turning against you. Out of the way, peasants. Fuck. No? No. Anything else? Oh, I can go here. And pillage. Power drop. Oh, I can power drop them in. Nice. Nice. Look! XCOM soldiers that look like actual XCOM soldiers. That's fucking cool. That was probably the highlight of this entire stream. Where's your powerful army now? Does not exist. Never existed. You damn fool. More sweeps, I guess. Bomber. Edinburgh. That's cool. Oh, that poor woman. Now, I can launch a nuclear missile to Dublin? No. Ah. I can launch it to Truro, but I'll be able to take Truro. I won't launch a nuke. Do I want to be a dick? Do I need to be a dick? There. Next turn I'll know one way or another. Meanwhile... Challenge? What's that? Is it some form of food? Okay. Oh, we lost a guy. Oh no. They don't even have crossbowmen? That's sad. That's just sad.
I think we agree. The past is over.
I made it funny. I think George Bush Jr.'s crowning achievement was when he said, "Nah, if you don't mind, I need to have a burger." And then he leaves the room and he gets stuck in front of the whole world. He gets stuck. He doesn't know how the door works and someone has to go and open it up for him. Oh, he wasn't a bad guy. He was supporting people, but like bad people, nice. But he himself was not a monster. He was just really fucking dumb. Fuck you, Ireland. Yeah. That's what you get for 30% on your drink in terms of tax. Well, I'm sorry, 33%. No? I was hoping for the scientific victory, but I guess I didn't register it. XCOM looks wrong. Wrongcom. Oh yeah. so love the XCOM soldiers. Speaking of, I'll be probably playing that over the weekend. At least, probably tomorrow, actually, not thinking of it. Damn! Railgun gun railgun ship has range. XCOM. Lasers. Oh yeah.
Here's the truth. So now you can hate me. I don't love you anymore. I don't want to lie.
There, it doesn't fucking matter at this late in the game. Let's just wrap it up and be done with. Here, let's wrap the whole game up. Orbital ballistic missile. Fuck yeah. Okay. Oh, it took a while, didn't it? But just a ballistic missile, it didn't... Oh, shit. Well, these guys are okay. Yeah, it'll be fine, lads. Just have a cup of tea and you'll be fine. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. It's a work. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Boom, boom, boom. Doesn't matter. The game's nearly over. Would you hurry the fuck up? Boom, boom, boom. It matters to the soldiers who I just nuked, I suppose. Okay. Don't need any more troops because the... Oh, Moon Colony. Nice. Yeah, so that's that. That hopefully is done. No. I don't think you get it. It's over. I'll take double first. Actually, let's not. Let's just wrap this shit up. There. Game's finished. I won. Like a game of chess. No, it's frozen. There we go.
The world has been convulsed by war. Many great and powerful civilizations have fallen. But
One.
you have survived.
One has
And
fallen.
emerged victorious. The world will long remember your glorious triumph.
Me. I win. I'm not gonna lie. The more I eat it, the more I kind of like this Tiffin stuff. There's a chewiness to them I really appreciate. Oh well. I'm done. Thank you to everyone who popped in. Thank you to everyone who will see this in the future. And for yesterday, because I didn't say it, I saw what I did. I just went like, done, sleeping. Thank you to yesterday for everyone who popped in, everyone who liked, everyone who subscribed. Thanks. And thank you in general. Just thanks. I will be back tomorrow for non-alcohol based streaming, where I will most likely play Tomb Raider, the reboot, not the cone based original game. Though if I get my hands on that shit, I will definitely play it. But if you have liked what you've seen today, thumbs up would definitely be appreciated. Second, subscribe would also be pretty cool. Comment down below in this video or any video on any topic you wish. I'm not picky right now in my life. One day maybe, not right now. Comment away on what you'd like to see me do or tackle. It doesn't have to be gaming, because I do non-gaming things. I do tasting videos, I do travel videos, and I voice my opinion. And when I get the balls back in my heart, I also will do opinion video, not opinion, reaction videos again. The big live streams that I used to do. I'll do that once I get that back in me. But above all else, if you do subscribe, hit that fucking notification bell, because too many people will tell me that they have not seen that I am doing this currently, and that's bullshit. because they want to watch me. I want them to watch me, but they have to watch me after the fact rather than getting joined in. So, yeah. Oh wait. Oh, and if you haven't guessed it already, I did a stream last night where I was drinking and driving around a truck in the far west. I got a lot of traction, man. It was pretty damn cool. Check that shit out if you haven't already. But above all else, you do you, and I am gonna do me, which will most likely consist of binge watching Netflix. C'est la vie.